Hey everyone, welcome to Myopia Movies. This week we're talking about Blown Away, a series of movies that comes out in the early 90s where the most terrifying thing we can think of is the IRA. But this one is led by Jeff Bridges, his father Lloyd Bridges, and Tommy Lee Jones as the Mad Bomber. A remarkable and strange novelty of the 90s and frankly a pretty fun movie. So I hope you enjoy it. Please listen. Feel free to find the movie. It's actually worth your time. And thanks for sharing and doing all the things that keep us on the charts. We appreciate it. Thanks.
Welcome to Myopia Movies. This week we're doing a random one that I just felt like watching. I hope it blew you away. 1994's Blown Away, starring, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman.
Wait, what?
After the mother is killed under mysterious circumstances, wealthy teenage heiress Nicole Eggert tries to convince her boyfriend that her father is...
Wait.
I watched the wrong one then.
Oh, right!
I watched the one with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, no.
Forrest Whitaker. By the way, and I know it's just because after this he did Jerry Maguire and won the Oscar and all that stuff, but like Cuba Gooding is not in it at all.
No.
And it was very much like, what the fuck?
Yeah, just like, is that Cuba Gooding Jr.? Yeah.
In fact, so much so I'm like, oh, he's wrong. He means Forrest Whitaker. Oh, right, they're both in this.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, we should probably say the people on top billing.
He's first, right?
Yeah, top. Yeah.
Jeff Bridges, the dude Lebowski.
And Clint Eastwood.
No, not
Clint Eastwood.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Wrong old person.
I don't know.
Smash cut to Tommy Lee Jones with long hair doing a Celtic brogue.
Does he look like Clint Eastwood?
No, they're just both old men.
Wait, is this the Tommy Lee that Pamela Anderson was
No,
boyfriend and girlfriend with?
This is the Tommy Lee Jones
That's
from
right, I got a huge pecker.
Men in Black.
He was in Men in Black.
Why am I so confused?
He was in
No Country for Old Men. And a lot of other movies.
I mean, he's just a gruff old man.
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever, he's Two-Face.
Yeah. What's crazy is like, and I'm so glad I didn't say this out loud unless I did. What was y'all's first, Tommy Lee Jones movie? Just curious.
That I was aware that he mattered.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. It was probably either Men in Black or
Right.
Batman Forever. I also saw... I mean, eventually I saw things like Under Siege, but like by that point...
What the fuck? He's a U.S. Marshal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that brings up one that might be first, because they're all around the same time, but The Fugitive.
Oh, the fucking volcano.
Volcano was the first time I probably saw him in theaters.
Okay, yeah.
But that's all around like the same time. It's like all between 93 and 96.
Yeah.
Or 97. Batman Forever's 97.
Right.
Volcano's in there, 95-ish. Jack.
Keiko, what was your first Clint Eastwood movie?
I don't...
Good to be
Men in Black.
Men in Black.
I mean, he deserved the Academy Awards. I think he won. Actually, I'm going to say something stupid, and no one's here to correct me that would know.
Google it.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. While you do that, I guess we should introduce ourselves.
Yes. Hi, I'm your host, Nick Hoffman, Riffer on Cineprov, and on panel we've got today...
Keiko.
And Noor Chernett, also Riffer on Cineprov. And happy day, whatever day this comes. Happy Thursday when this comes out.
Assuming we got it out
As
on time.
soon as we have it out
yeah.
on time. I've been...
You've been fine. I've been
Yeah.
lazy, and we just got back to school.
Well, I've been lazy, but we turn our assignments in.
We did.
We do.
Okay, so he has been nominated for 4 Oscars.
Okay.
He was nominated for Best Supporting in the movie Lincoln. He plays...
His uncle.
No, he's the one who gets the 13th Amendment passed.
What's his name, Nick?
Dude, the second you said that, of course my mind
Yeah.
went completely fucking blank.
Were you in the room where it happened?
I was not, because I'd be 170 years old. But it's Stevens. Thaddeus Stevens, I think.
Thaddeus Stevens.
Thaddeus Stevens. He was nominated for In the Valley of Elah, which is great, but no one has seen it. He wins for The Fugitive in 1994.
Fugitive. Really?
He won the Academy Award in The Fugitive, and he was nominated in 1992 for JFK for Best Supporting. So he wasn't even nominated for No Country for Old Men, which is a shame because that's awesome. He's been in previous episodes, The Fugitive, of course, Space Cowboys, where he dies on the moon.
Oh, yeah. Wow, he's been in a lot of movies that I've watched and I haven't realized.
Not me.
Well, he just
Clint
has
Eastwood.
a good Texas accent. Oh, and you know who else is in Space Cowboys?
Clint Eastwood.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because he has a face that you would recognize. He's not like one of these like generic model types, and he also has this incredible voice, this sarcastic, deep, resonant, awesome voice.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Duh.
Were you blown away?
I was blown.
You're blown.
No, wait, but so who's Paul Newman? I think I thought that all of these people
were the same.
Are kind of just like the same person.
Kiefer Sutherland's father,
Donald Sutherland,
Clint Eastwood, Paul Newman. Was he
the
in
man
Space
on
Cowboy?
the dressing? Was Paul Newman in the Space Cowboy?
No, but he was in movies. He was in The Sting. He was in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Paul Newman? Who am I thinking of? Who's the comedian? The funny guy, the old funny guy.
Oh,
he was on Big Bang Theory.
That's Newhart, Bob Newhart.
But I'm thinking of Bob Newhart.
Paul Newman is the guy that owns all the food.
And he was on
100% of his
Nixon's
proceeds go to like charities.
Like Odenbacher?
No, Newman's Own.
Yeah, Newman's
in
Own.
the grocery store. It's like
an organic
and
grocery.
This is
brand.
not a productive area of discussion.
No, I just get the generic. Blown away.
Hawk Hawkins was his character. You're trying to think of James Garner, who was in Space Cowboys.
Oh yeah. He was also on the bucket list too. Not bucket list. That was Jack Nicholson. The Notebook. Yes.
You know who has?
Dude, we are off to a terrible start.
You know who has bucket lists? People who are about to get blown up.
Blown away, in fact.
What?
Oh.
Segway.
Dude, was that? Did you? Oh.
That's what I was just.
I didn't get it.
She got the wrong movie.
I just said blown up.
We just have a lot of white men actors.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so blown away. Do you want to give us the plot, Nor?
Yeah, sure. So, from what I can reconcile,
reconcile?
Is that a word?
It is.
Just in the wrong context.
Just go ahead.
Anyways,
recollect.
Recollect. From what I can recollect,
when we have a fight and we make up.
Oh. Okay.
Or like you didn't understand and you're trying to put the pieces together.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Yes. So I don't, as you know, I don't know a lot about these actors' names, so I just want to get the characters' names. 1 second. Uno, dos, tres. So, starring Jeff Bridges and Tommy Lee Jones, Detective or Bomb Squad James Dove, essentially Dove is a word, and Ryan
he goes by JD sometimes. Bothers me.
He is the movie doesn't start necessarily that way, but we start with Tommy Lee Jones' characters named Ryan Garrity. Okay, these are words.
Ryan Garrity.
Har-tar-tar-tar.
Hey man, you think that's offensive?
Was it offensive? I'm sorry if that's offensive.
No, it's Texan Tommy Lee Jones. He's doing a hard-to-tatar accent.
Yeah.
He's not an actual Irish. Neither is Jeff Bridges. And the fact that Tommy Lee Jones has an epiphany listening to U2 is so much of this movie. In the name, as he's working on a bomb, is so much.
All right, so here we are. So essentially, Tommy Lee Jones is essentially in prison from a crime that we don't necessarily know what's going on. Not at first. And then he puts together an elaborate escape plan that can make any one of the 4 seasons of Prison Break jealous. Anyways,
he coughs up a condom.
He coughs up a condom that's
Full
filled
of
with gasoline.
Question
we
mark.
don't know.
Goo.
Previous episode. What was the thing that they would used to inject themselves when they're climbing from Mount Everest?
Oh, dude.
Or what's the green stuff from what's that movie? What's the previous
Soylent
episode?
Green?
No, the Rock.
No, not the Rock. I'm thinking of the one with the mountain
Kryptonite.
climbing.
The Blob.
No, the mountain climber.
Ketamine.
The one with Robin, and he's on Mount Everest, and
Ice
Bill
climbers.
Paxton. Bill Paxton's in it. vertical something.
Vertical limit.
Vertical limit. Vertical limit. It's like,
This episode is just going to be 20 questions every.
Are you person, place, or thing? Anyways, he coughs up a condom in which he elaborates.
Can you really do that? Could you really cough up a condom?
I'm pretty sure.
I feel like it would get stuck.
I mean,
that's scary.
It's a condom, so it's lubed and balloonish. So you can poop it out.
Full.
Yeah, but people can train themselves. Guys, so anyways.
We're getting stuck on the wrong thing.
How
did he get the condom?
I don't know.
I don't know. Never explained.
Good talk.
Yeah. So anyways, he blows himself out this, I'm assuming, an Irish prison. I didn't really understand the dialect at first. Castlereagh.
North Castlereagh. It's a prison in North Ireland.
Yeah. And then cut to what I'm assuming is the East Coast of America, Boston. Boston.
All right.
The khakis. And which we follow a very young, handsome Jeff Bridges, or the Jeff Bridges of the 90s.
He's a snack.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. When I think of Jeff Bridges, I think of
what about when you think about Jeff Bridges?
What Jeff? What did I say? Who did I say?
Jess.
Jeff?
Jess.
Jeff.
Jeff.
Jeff Bridges. He was an Iron Man. He was Margot. He was Tony Stark's who was in the cave.
Tony Stark made the suit in the cave out of scraps.
And then he was the old dude in that movie where he's a country singer in the Big Lebowski. But
yes, he was.
Which one? The country singer. Anyways, it's like
I think of Tron.
Oh yeah,
Tron
too.
Tron.
Yeah, the original Tron.
And the new Tron.
And he's in Tron. Yeah, he's briefly as a hologram in Tron. But essentially, he's just like this, about to be retired bomb squad guy that gets in a call and to essentially, help a lady at MIT who has something triggered, and essentially
this was really messed up. Also,
yeah.
What is the timing of this and like the Unabomber? Was this like?
Oh yeah,
was there like
that's
a craze
of?
So, this is where Nora asked me a history question.
Yes.
What's going on?
What was going on in the 90s, man?
So the Unabomber, since you asked, sends his first bomb in 1978 and blows up someone in Michigan.
Wait, that was in 98?
78.
Oh, 78. Okay, I was going to say.
And then, but he is caught in the mid 90s.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's
and in fact, Oklahoma City, which
Wait,
happened,
that was Unabomber?
No.
Oh.
He's jealous of the guy because at first we think it's the same guy as the Unabomber. Unabomber, for those of you who don't know, is a guy named Ted Kaczynski, who was afraid that the growing influence of technology would take away our individual identities, and so the only way he could defeat it was to destroy technology.
It's kind of fucked up, but okay.
And so UNA is UN for university, and A is for airplanes. And so he invented bombs that would go off when they hit certain altitudes.
What?
And he made them all in this cave.
This definitely seems to be calling on that kind of crazed,
it is
genius,
too smart
maniac.
For no good, yeah.
Well, and again, Boston, like it's a university town, and they keep referencing that. Mm-hmm. The other thing that's happening is what's called the Troubles.
The Troubles?
The Troubles.
What's
so Ireland gets its independence in 1917, but the UK keeps Northern Ireland.
That's not cool.
Well, there's essentially a civil war between the English and the North Irish that go in ebbs and flows, but in the late 80s and early 90s, it has reached a fever pitch where there's literally the military involved.
Like U.S. military came in?
No, the British military.
The military, okay.
And that's what they're talking about here. That's why there's so many Irish. And, let's be blunt, Arab terrorists were not a thing we were necessarily concerned about yet. Mm-hmm. And the Cold War was over, so that James Bond Russian shit was done.
Yep.
So we needed a villain. And there's a wave, there's just a wave of IRA, the Irish Republican Army, and they even say, no, he's too crazy for the IRA in this.
That makes sense. I thought they said IRS.
The thing that just popped into my head was, can you show me to your nuclear vessels? Where do you keep your nuclear vessels?
Excuse me, where are your nuclear vessels?
So
Tiny Die Hard.
So we don't know. I mean, we'll obviously get to it as far as Tommy Lee Jones' character's influence and such, but I guess in a sense, we catch Jeff Bridges as he's disarming what is known as his last bomb. He thinks it's his last bomb.
So what is this last bomb? Let's talk just a skosh about this.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So at MIT, there is a guy who has put a bomb inside a computer in the computer lab as a way to punish the girl who just dumped him. And
And he killed himself.
he killed himself, and we see him dead on the floor next to her.
That's crazy.
And what he has, and the we're told that the dogs smell plastic explosive, and so Jimmy Dove, realizes, you know, with that, I am controlling my Irish accent. With that much explosives, this bomb gear is worthless. So he goes up and he goes, excuse me, dear, I got to get between your legs.
He says
Yeah,
that.
it's really, and she's like sweaty, and she's been typing "love you" for who knows how long.
Because if she doesn't, it's essentially a lazier version of Speed, another movie that's about to come out.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Like,
So if she stops typing, the bomb
explodes.
goes off. But also,
But why does he say "I love you"? Does he say
because
that?
it's the axe. So he's trying to get her to say
he's
that she
forcing
loves
her
him.
to
Oh, I
say
thought she was typing.
She was
"I
typing
love
love
you."
you.
Was, and
He
he's
was
dead on the floor.
Right.
he was forcing her to type "love you" to stay alive.
And that was the only thing she could type.
That was the only
had
thing
to
she could
type.
type.
Okay.
Because otherwise, my other point that I was when they first said that when the hard drive gets full, which what did it have like?
Dude, okay.
What was the
1,000
size?
megabytes?
No, it wasn't even
down to
megabytes.
it was down to bytes, and
Yeah.
when it ran out of bytes, it couldn't store more data, so it was just going to explode.
Well, but it
then.
probably started with bytes. Like back then, you know,
Dude, it's still the 90s.
1.21
3.5 inch
gigawatts.
floppy
Yeah.
had, what, 1.44
it's like
megabytes?
15.
Yeah.
Y'all remember
Yeah.
when the iPod was 1 gig and everyone lost their fucking minds?
I had 5 1/4 floppies.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
Fancy fuck here.
I'm grandpa. But no, but it's so funny, just like a Bond movie. Again, a Bond movie or something, we get to 5, 4, you're like, keep talking to me, sweetheart.
Yeah, and nobody has any regard for this victim. She is just a broad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and it's so funny because they have a robot that's supposed to be able to type, and
Yeah,
it
it's
breaks
got, they
immediately.
even put fingers on it, and they're gonna
It
have
was working for a second, but then it
Yeah.
got,
it
But
crashed.
Locked hand.
It's
Yeah.
just such a fucking it's that late 80s we could send in a computer. No, man, you need a man to do
Yeah.
it, right? And so he's like, all right, keep talking to me, honey. So what kind of wine do you like, red or white? And she goes, I'm gonna fucking die. And he goes, so red wine, and then he cuts the red wire. And
Yeah.
Is it always the red wire?
kind of?
All right.
Usually,
I need
Dude, we've done a lot of these stupid fucking movies. It's
Always
always
the
the
red
red
wire.
wire.
it's probably a safer bet to do.
But
the
you
red
notice
one.
he was saying now she loves me. She was kind of like the pedals, He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he loves me.
I thought
he
at
loves me
first that the guy would have chosen the wire that matched her favorite flavor.
Well,
of
but she
wine
was freaking
at
out,
first.
so that's what he said
No,
red
but then
wine.
I realized it was just random, and the guy's just crazy.
And he's trying to talk her out of it, I guess. Because then we do the classic. He puts a coat over her shoulders and hustles her out,
Yeah.
like that kind of thing. And they're looking for another bomb. But it is very much and we have another, this summarizes his character in a nutshell, right? You have a dude with a mustache, because of course he is, he's a cop in Boston, putting on the full body armor stuff with the thing and the mask and the collar that goes up to his nose, and he's smoking a cigarette. And the black guy who's the Sarge goes, man, you don't smoke around a smoky bomb. And then Jeff Bridges, who's too cool for school, takes a cigarette in his Hawaiian shirt, barely grabs a vest, is like, I'm going to fucking take care of that.
Yeah.
Because what that tells us, Keiko, is he does not play by the rules.
No, he does not.
He's a renegade.
Yeah.
And he's dressed in this scene exactly like Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, because his
Well,
hair is
yeah,
back and he's
yeah.
wearing the Hawaiian.
Well, he was wearing his party shirt.
Yeah.
And in the '90s, man, Hawaiian shirts were cool. And
They're
if
still
you look
cool.
at me, they never stop being.
They
cool.
never stop being cool,
I'm
man.
a big fat guy, man. I wear Hawaiian
But in the
shirts.
90s, they always wore them unbuttoned.
Oh, dude, I wore so many unbuttoned shirts.
In
Like
the
I was
90s?
about to appear in a shitty music video.
I have a problem with layering. It's a mental thing. I feel silly to know that I'm wearing multiple layers of clothes. Like, okay, I have a shirt on. Why would I need another shirt?
That's why I wear
Like-
overalls.
You're a woman. You're wearing a bra.
Actually, I'm not. Don't look.
Okay, well, I mean, okay, flip it around. I wear an undershirt when I go to work underneath my work shirt. And so I'm used to it, maybe.
I wear my pajamas. I work from home. It's
I
pretty nice.
teach children, and so if I showed up in pajamas,
Mr. Hoffman,
this is going to be deleted. Well, this might not be deleted. She doesn't listen. But one of my principals was a former elementary school teacher, or principal, well, teacher then principal. And so she's like, comes up with these cute ideas, like, let's have a pajama day. And I'm just like, dude, I'm about to turn 40 and I'm teaching 18-year-olds, and some of them look like adults, and I'm not going to be wearing pajama pants around these people. Like, I'm not going to wear gray sweatpants among teenage girls. Like, it's that's a great way to get arrested.
Well, just wear a nightgown.
To be clear,
a night shirt.
I tell you what I honestly do.
A
With
night
a
shirt,
long
a
hat,
nightie?
like your Scrooge McDuck, not Scrooge McDuck, Ebenezer
Ooh,
Scrooge.
like
You know
a
what I'm saying?
robe, like
Yeah.
a robe
I
moment.
wear my smoking jacket.
Yeah,
I
that's
wear
good.
my jeans and a shirt, and then I wear my smoking
Like
jacket.
how, like-
I'm the belle of the fucking
Wait,
ball.
you said Scrooge McDuck, and I was trying to say Hugh Hefner, and I was going to say Howard
Skew
the Duck.
Hefner?
And
I was
gonna
say
I
Howard
was
the
going
Duck.
for Ebenezer Scrooge when he's about to go to sleep and
Oh,
he
no.
gets
Yeah,
attacked
yeah.
by the
By the
three
way,
ghosts of Christmas past,
We're
Christmas
talking
present,
about how
or Christmas yet to
how,
come.
Like, we talk about how shitty and like Scroogely he is. He's sitting by his fire with a brandy, cheese, and bread.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
a life.
girl dinner. That is dude dinner. I'm there. I'm by my fireplace with a
that.
glass of
Oh my
whiskey,
God. Well-
cheese, and
Well, I
man.
watch the Michael Caine Muppet
Michael
Christmas
Caine.
Carol one where there's no whiskey, but it's just a nice cheese
He
and
has. I
Gruyere
thought he had a
bread.
snifter of brandy with him. Maybe.
I guess the Disney Plus don't got that.
You think they cut that out?
I sing the singing of a street corner choir. It feels like Christmas. Dude, that is a movie I've seen every Christmas season
That
since
movie
it came
makes
out.
Nick cry.
Oh my God, fucking Tiny Tim.
Are we going to watch It's a Wonderful Life this year together? We should do that.
We can have an eggnog night.
We need to do that. We need to actually just put it on the calendar so we'll do it. Just
We don't have to
pre-plan it.
record. We'll have cookies and eggnog and just hang out and watch it.
I want you to come and I want to see you cry.
Dude,
Fucking Tiny Tim when he I can't even talk about it. Oh my God. Because I'm at that age where
We're
I want to
talking
have
about
kids.
It's a Wonderful Life, and it's
I've never seen It's a
that's why we
Wonderful
want to
Life.
watch it with you. And okay, so Keiko, you'll sit on one side, I'll sit on the other side. He has to sit between us.
Yeah.
And we just have to be watching him.
yeah. We'll watch you watch the movie.
Hello, porno house.
Where's the fucking money? Where's sorry,
You're
I
just a horrible little.
That's all
You're
you
a
know.
shit-faced little old man that no one likes.
I just
You
know,
go to hell,
I know,
Mr. Potter.
I know how it ends. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I know how the
You're
Sopranos.
gonna arrest me, and that's
I-
okay.
My husband forced me to watch it, and I had no desire. I'm like, why do I want to watch this stupid old black and white movie? It's gonna be lame. And I was bawling. It is beautiful. It's so good.
It can only be made by someone who went to the war and came back, and it's.
I
dude.
do feel a little bad knowing that all of the snow in it is straight up asbestos.
Yeah.
So
Cocaine?
it looks so good though. You can tell why they used it because it looks like
There's
nice.
some dated references.
Is
the
asbestos
fact
bad
that
for
black
you?
people don't exist, and the fact that Mary, she's a spinster at 27.
Right.
Who was the president during this time?
Well, so then the movie comes out. The president is Truman.
Damn it!
But
I thought you were gonna say Ronald.
a lot of it takes place at the beginning of the century, because we find out that it turns out, George, you had a wonderful life. Anyway, you mentioned the birthday party. We should get back to Blown Away, the movie that we apparently don't want to talk about. Even
There
though we're all
was a birthday
No, it was a
party in
good.
that
Here's the
movie.
thing: Blown Away is a good movie.
But he's trying to be. I guess at this point he's not yet stepdad, but he's trying to be a cool stepdad.
oh, that's not his baby mama's kid.
no,
No.
they're dating.
He's dating her.
I thought he was just
Remember when
living
they
in.
get married in the middle of the fucking movie?
He's a
I thought they were
bonus
just living in
kid.
sin this whole time.
They're
No,
Catholic, my
she's a
friend.
bonus kid.
Oh.
So
Well, but it is sweet. He shows up, he brings
Yeah.
a gift. It's very much like he's doing the stepdad thing very nicely.
Yep.
And he gets called away to this
Bomb.
crotch bomb.
Crotch bomb. Crotch bomb.
He
it's
crawls
under
up into
the
her
table.
crotch.
Oh
He
yeah,
calls it-
yeah. There's a lot of explosions in this movie. I had to follow the bombs.
Follow the
And so,
bombs,
and
no.
Follow the
then
bombs.
what we find out after he takes care of this
The crotch
is
bomb.
after he, yes,
Crotch bomb, bomb. You're my crotch bomb.
is that one of the songs in the movie?
Baby, you can turn me. I don't think you. In the name of crotch bomb.
So he goes back home and he talks to his mentor, who is this old kind of crotchety guy.
I thought it was the stepdad this entire time until he died.
Oh,
Well, and we should just mention here first, we're introduced to what the girlfriend who looks like Jodie Foster, but isn't.
I thought it was
I
Jodie
thought it was
Foster.
Jodie
at
Foster.
first,
You
too.
go- oh my God, yeah.
But then I saw she was like way like skinnier looking than I remember Jodie Foster being back
Well,
then.
because this
but
is right around Silence of the Lambs.
she's
and,
like wish Jodie Foster. She's like they wanted
Jodie
Jodie
Foster.
Foster, but
or
they,
my joke, she's made for TV, Jodie Foster.
Yeah, yeah.
Like she does look very similar,
No,
but she is in the Boston Pops, which we should mention. Because
Where is she from? The South? The character.
the wife.
Yeah.
probably?
we're not
I
really
don't-
told, but she has a distinctly different accent than anyone else. And
I
Well,
was
she-
just-
but also while we're talking about it, I feel like Jeff Bridges' accent was very strange.
What
it's
accent?
not good.
I thought he was an American the entire time.
The problem is you are right, but every so often he tries to do
He
something.
does like a
with
little
it.
trill.
Especially when it comes out that he is actually Irish.
He only says Ireland. He says Ireland.
Ireland.
Like yeah.
He does the Ireland. And I will say the next door neighbor, who we are not explained at all, other than we see him very drunk trying to get his hot tub to work with a wrench, but he's not using like a wrench. He's just hitting
banging.
the fucker. Played by Lloyd Bridges, his real like father.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know Lloyd Bridges, he always plays the president in the Hot Shots movies.
Yeah.
He's in a bunch of shit.
Fucking hilarious.
He
That's
is-
his dad?
It's his real life dad.
That's so awesome.
yeah.
I guess that explains why Jeff Bridges is so like charismatic and
Yeah.
charming.
Not like he's the dude.
And their other brother, if you're curious, is Bo Bridges, who's also an actor.
Who Bridges?
what's he-
Bo Bridges.
Oh, Bo.
What was Bo Bridges in?
I mean, I don't want to say he's a lesser Bridges because he still has.
I thought you
he's
said
like-
Bowl
Bo,
Bridges.
like Bo.
Yeah,
B-E-A-U. He still has 230 acting credits,
That's what's up.
but a lot of it is just he plays the pleasant friend. Like I'll show you a picture, you'll recognize him. Like he just
I might know some stuff that person.
here.
I gotta look it up.
Just come around for a second.
Well, I was going to Google him.
No, just for a second.
Coming.
Look at this picture. So there's a picture of them at the Academy Awards in 1989 with Lloyd, the dad, Bo, and Jeff. Like all three of these.
Character actor.
Yeah, that's just it. Like, and so like he doesn't have a lot of starring roles. That's why he's in 230 fucking things.
Wait, go.
This guy.
I've seen him in so many movies.
Yeah, like he has been in a million things, and so if you just look from the last 10
He's
years,
got some real trustworthy looking eyebrows.
dude, it's up there with the guy from Office
He's
Space.
from Free Willy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, like, and in Free Willy, is he any of the top 3 listed actors? No, but he's there, man. Like, to have a career like him. Yeah, Bo Bridges. He was in Masters of Sex as the lead, which is why that show got canceled.
The one with what's his name?
I don't remember him in that show.
Masters of Sex?
Yeah.
Who the fuck was the Lizard King? He played
Satan?
Ultron. No.
Michael Sheen.
No.
Michael.
Was he Master? No.
Michael Sheen-
Who am I thinking?
Ultron?
No. Who voiced Ultron in the Avengers movie?
Wasn't it Kevin Spacey?
No. It's
Good.
too evil.
That's too...
Boston Legal.
Please hold for a few
Opposite of
minutes
William
while we-
Shatner.
Believe it or not,
Blacklist.
Nick
Blacklist.
isn't at home to leave a message at the beach.
Michael Sheen? He was the Master of Sex? Who am I
He's the main character in Masters
You're
of
thinking
Sex.
of James Spader.
I'm thinking of James Spader.
Oh, I used to love James Spader.
Was he not Master of Sex?
No.
No, he was in the Blacklist and Boston Legal and Sex Lies and Videotape. That has the word sex in
Secretary.
it. He was also in Lincoln.
And Secretary.
Tapestry.
Really?
He was. He was Bilbo Baggins in Lincoln. W.L. Bilbo. He was a congressman, don't worry.
Bilbo. Anyway.
Blown away. See,
So,
this is a good movie. I'll keep saying that.
no, it really
Tommy Lee
is.
Jones lives on a boat.
Yeah, I guess he
The
does.
SS
He does
plot
move
device.
into a boat. Did you guys notice when he's moving into the boat? So he I guess sees on the TV. This is kind of where this is in the movie. I think he sees on the TV. Well, first of all,
He's in an Irish bar.
we learn that the main character Jeff Bridges is thinking about leaving the force because now he has a family to care about
retired.
and like something to live for.
As one should.
and he kind of is asking his mentor. He's like, well, how do you know when you're ready to leave? And he's like, well, basically when you start asking that question, it's time to go.
Which is good. I mean, like, I like the relationship he has with people.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's this like, I don't know. It's I don't want to say it's a wise thought, but it's very much that kind of Irish folk wisdom.
Right,
like
right.
when you start thinking about leaving, it's probably time to leave. Like,
Yeah.
fucking A. Now pour me another one. And so we get this thing like Tommy Lee leaves and goes to this Irish bar, which I'm going to just plug something. We haven't done the movie yet. We've done another Jack Ryan movie, but the book Patriot Games, because I was like, I haven't read any Tom Clancy since I was in high school or whatever. Let's read a Tom Clancy. So I read Patriot Games, which is also about the IRA and also about a bombing. And it ends in the most ridiculous way, where Charles, the Prince of Wales, is like an action hero. But they also get into this, like, because it's about the IRA trying to assassinate people, and Jack Ryan just stops them and gets into a whole palarble.
Is that what Boondock Saints is about?
Boondock Saints is a nightmare.
What?
Previous episode.
Boondocks? You don't like Boondock Saints?
No, it's not that I don't like Boondock Saints. It's that it was a quote-unquote cool movie when I was in high school, so now I'm
Yeah.
embarrassed about liking it.
Oh, no. Hello.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
We just had a guest sandwich appear.
Oh, yes.
It's a Cubano.
Cubano.
I was bummed.
Oh, a Cuban sandwich.
Yes.
Oh, good.
I was bummed today because I was driving out of my workplace a different direction, and the wing place that I used to go to in high school is now gone, and it's a Cuban sandwich place. And I was just like, so I literally just texted all of my band friends. I'm like, the Wing Ranch is gone, and I've just been getting sad emojis for the last 20 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Cubanos are.
I will nary say a bad thing about a Cuban sandwich. It's just that the high school hangout is gone.
Yeah.
You know.
It was for me. It was the.
And there's no amount of pork that can fill that chicken hole.
That's probably for. That's clogged arteries. So
How
that's
many
probably
times
for
have
the
you
better.
said that?
Chicken hole or clogged?
There's no amount of pork.
First of all,
that can-
there's no amount of pork. End of sentence.
Anyway, so Tommy
Tommy Lee
Tommy
Jones.
Lee
Tommy Lee
Jones.
Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy O'Flanagan.
Tommy Lee
He
Jones.
moves
Give
in.
me a Guinness.
He sees on the TV what we find out. Jeff Bridges is an old acquaintance of his, and he decides he's going to go to Boston and find him.
He's I think already in.
Is
Boston.
he in Boston? So
The reason I mentioned Tom Clancy is at the time the Irish community in Boston was funding the IRA, and that was an actually known thing. And so we have specifically kind of an IRA bar of people where the bartender is protecting these people and funding the IRA. That's what's going on.
okay.
That's crazy.
Well, my only point that I wanted to mention about him,
Sorry.
he goes to a boat, like an abandoned boat in the harbor, and he moves in. And as he's like getting everything set up, he shoos some like seagulls away from the boat. And the first one he says like, "Get the fuck out of here," and then the second one he just calls it a bitch. And I don't know if you guys didn't have
bitch.
subtitles on. He's just like bitch, and he like flicks it.
Bitch.
And it flies away. And if you guys didn't have subtitles, you may not have caught that. So I just wanted to share
And
that.
that was
That's phenomenal.
And the thing is, that was probably him improvising. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It was just you're out in the harbor.
Now you know what I'm gonna do right here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna improvise, bitch.
Yeah.
Pow.
with his little and he just flicked it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But no, it's around here we get a dinner at an Italian restaurant where Jeff Bridges proposes.
Oh yeah, he does.
In kind of a weird way where it's like very intimate and quiet, and they're like in each other's faces whispering to each other, but all the people around them are paying attention and clapping.
When we get to a romantic movie around Valentine's Day, we can share our proposal stories.
Well,
But
what
you're
you know?
right. This one is an awkward. You want to do it now?
Yeah, because it was really
This
weird.
is a romantic movie.
Yeah, it's so romantic. There's love.
How
How did you propose?
I cooked dinner.
How do you know he proposed?
How did she propose?
I'm just kidding.
How did they propose?
I cooked dinner for Candace,
Yeah.
knowing that we were going to have people over that night.
Oh, audience.
No, I proposed before they got there.
Oh, no audience.
But essentially, you know, I cooked dinner and I put the ring on the table, and then we essentially immediately had an engagement party. And there were people there that I had known forever and ever. And so, like, we were calling parents of people I'd known since elementary school.
Oh, damn.
Because they were there, like my buddy Jeremy, my buddy Mark, who I'd known since 6th grade, and my Jeremy I'd known since 2nd grade, and calling their moms and say, he's like, Nick proposed, and I was like, don't tell my mom, we're gonna see them for brunch. Don't tell my mom. Well, because we're gonna see them for brunch tomorrow.
Right.
We'll tell them in person. But yeah, like it was one of those things where like emotions were so high, we didn't even need words. I just put the ring on the table, and she, you know, embraced me.
I was gonna make a joke.
Did she say yes?
That was so sweet.
Never. I wonder if she's
You
going
still
to.
don't know.
It's been. That was 2008, so that's been a
Never
while.
know.
Obama? That's what's up.
No, well, Obama was running for office.
Running for
he
office,
said.
yeah, I remember, yeah.
Tensions were high. Black man in the office. Who knows?
Oh,
We were
Chaos.
we got married in 2009. It was a different America.
yeah.
We did get married in a former plantation home, which sounds weird after that previous statement, but it was very lovely.
Yeah.
It was in the Marietta
I
Square.
think I remember
the Rose Garden.
I remember when you
You
were.
remember this because
I
two
was.
students crashed the wedding.
Yes, I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
Cal Tinsley
and TJ Metz. I
and
still
TJ
remember,
Metz, and I have a picture of them in my classroom at the wedding with me. Then they didn't go to the reception. They went to the wedding at St. Joe's.
You were pissed, weren't you?
No, I was fine.
Oh, okay. You did give him a wedding.
Emery Salmon figured it out.
Yeah.
There's a picture of the three of us.
I know.
It's very happy. It's in my
I
classroom.
wasn't there. I was a good boy in respect to your wishes. How were you proposed, or how did you propose, or how did they propose? Keiko.
Grabbed him by the balls and just said, "You're marrying me."
So we went to the beach, which when we go down there, we spend the night at my mom's house because it's like on the way halfway, and then go the rest of the way to the
Mobile?
beach. Like Destin.
Okay.
So it's like straight down from there.
Right.
And so we went to my mom's house, and we were getting all packed up in the morning, and it was about to storm, and I was like frantically packing and putting stuff in the car. And Chris doesn't like communicate a lot of times. Like
As all men do.
We'll be at a place and he'll disappear, and I'll be like waiting. Like, for example, one time I thought he went to the bathroom. And so I'm like waiting. And I'm like, did he go to the car? And I go outside, and he's like in the car with it running. And he just hadn't told me that he left, you know? And I'm like, okay. So we were at my mom's house, and I'm like getting stuff in the car, and I'm like, why won't he come out? Why won't he, like, whatever.
Sure.
And then finally, like, my stepdad came and said, Chris wants you to go on the back porch. He wants you to go out back. And I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, we got to go. Like, we're, you know, whatever. And I'm like stressed or whatever. And then I went out there, and he got down on one knee, and I have no idea what he said. I'm sure it was very sweet, but I don't remember it because I blacked out. I did say yes, though.
That's what's up.
But it was very nice that he wanted to do it, you know, at my home, because we live here, you know, kind of away from my family and everything. And he knew I didn't want like a, you know, restaurant, all the strangers clap and all that.
Yeah.
So
you just wanted to be a private moment.
yeah, just like, you know, it was, you know, my parents were there. So
yeah,
that was nice.
That's really sweet. That's really sweet. I'm noticing a theme because when I proposed to Savannah, she was like, if you propose to me at a baseball game around all these fucking people, if they're surprised, she's like, she wanted an intimate moment. So we went to Utah.
The most romantic
I want to be
state.
proposed to in a place where no one will know me.
Yeah, white people, like just Utah. We went to Arches National Park.
Beautiful
and
place. Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh my God, like
gorgeous.
But like I was really nervous because I didn't.
They look like rings.
They look like yes, on their wedding arch. You see where I'm going with this?
I do.
But no, I didn't know where I wanted to propose because we were taking a trip to Grand Canyon, we were taking a trip to Zion and stuff, and I was on the phone with my sister. I was like, you know, I mean, I don't know, Nick. It was you were nervous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Really
I didn't
nervous,
know.
yeah.
I got proposed to. I didn't have to worry about that
But the
part.
thing is,
You
like,
woke up unconscious on the floor or
but
whatever.
no, but check this out. Even though you knew it was a yes, there's still that 1% chance or 0.001% chance. They might say no, and then your whole life crumbles, and it's awkward and weird. But
That's why you wait for the kiss cam.
right. And
No, I think we were to the point, and Chris knew this. We were to the point where it was like, we've been together for what, like
a while.
3 years. I moved to a different state for him. I left my family. I left my job. Got a new job. I'm like, all right, I'm doing all these commitments for you. And where's mine?
What have you done
I'm
for
going
me?
to dump
lately?
you in front of your parents.
What
Let's
have
go.
you done for me lately?
Yeah, but we went through 3 arches. There's multiple arches, and not Arches National
Yes.
Park. Yeah, I didn't know this shit.
That's why they call it arches.
Arches.
Not Arch National Park.
He's like, it's so weird. There's only one. Why do they call it arches?
It was funny.
This is the McDonald's National Park.
Yeah, and so we were at the big one, the one that you see on screensavers and shit. You know, what I mean? And we found out Savannah has vertigo. You know, during this time, and she's like, "Are you feeling okay?" She's like, "I'm okay." And I'm like, "Well, you know, let's take a
Maybe,
picture."
maybe you got butterflies.
Right.
Pow.
Yeah. And so I had like a tripod set up because, you know, I like filming things, whatever. And some stranger was like, he was a foreigner. He was like, "Hey man, do you want me to film?
Would you be liking me to take picture?
And I'm like, "Yeah." And I showed him the ring. I was like, "It's on a video. Keep it rolling."
Oh my goodness.
Totally trusting this random
Very
stranger.
nice.
Totally trusting this random stranger to capture this moment.
Yeah.
And then
And then he stole my camera.
yeah. And then we went to the arch part, and then there's like a 100-foot drop there and a 50-foot drop behind me. And
So you would shove her off if she said
yeah,
no.
yeah. And I told her to do like a 360 to get like a little panorama thing with her camera. And then when she caught to my face,
She was turned around. You knelt down.
pat one knee and stuff.
That might be the most romantic of the 3. We're making fun of you because I did a very bad job.
Well, I'm very. Here's the thing.
Nick's like,
Here
you go.
Do you know how many times I wanted? So
Card table.
I wanted to propose to her so many times, but you know, I'm weird. And so yeah,
This would not be a conversation we'd have during Freddy versus Jason.
no, I wouldn't.
Also a romantic
Yeah.
movie.
Anyways, I'll probably cut this out and I'll probably save it.
This is fine.
Save it because we're talking about the engagement scene.
You'll listen to it in context. You'll be like, you know what? The moment was there because he does. And
He does.
Not Jodie Foster to be married to him.
Non-Jodie.
And not Jodie Foster says yes. And then we do actually get a wedding here.
That's a pretty cool wedding.
It was nice.
You've been to an Irish wedding before?
I possibly I wouldn't remember.
Oh, because of the Guinness.
And the whiskey
And the whiskey
and the whiskey.
That seems fun. People just tap dancing around and, you know, just playing the, what's the thing? The violinist, the string?
Fiddler.
Using the fiddler
a
on a
fiddle?
guitar, you know, because that happens.
bow?
A bow? Was it
A bow. A violin bow.
a violin? Yeah.
Yeah, Bo Bridges.
No,
No.
what's the thing that violinist?
I'm
I know.
making it hard for you. It is. It's a bow.
It's a bow. There was a brief moment where they played the bow on a guitar, and you know, duty calls because in the middle of the wedding, bum.
But Jeff Bridges wasn't invited
He's retired.
because he retired.
Retired.
Yeah. But that's where we see.
Cuba.
No,
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest.
What happens to Cuba Gooding? I thought he was dead at this point.
No, he was just in the classroom scene.
Right, he is. Okay.
Yeah, because this bomb is it's actually, it kind of messes with you essentially. So after the wedding reception, you know, they what's the term I'm using? Consummate the marriage by going to the Four Seasons, Jeff Bridges and country Jodie Foster, and you know he got that little itch. Jeffy has that little itch, saying like, I wonder how the bomb's going.
He misses the game.
He misses the game. you
Yeah,
know?
and we at this point have Tommy Lee Jones, Ryan Garrity, as like, I don't know, like he's just everywhere because no one knows who he is, and so like he's at the wedding, he's the janitor at the bomb factory, he's just around, and they see up in the distance that, like you said, half the bomb squad gets called away. There's this weird bomb discovered under an overpass, and everyone gets called off, right? But like you said, from the Four Seasons, he can see the bridge. He knows where they are. He sees the bridge. And they say, okay, there's no one here. It's a small bomb. I'll just hit it with the shotgun. And we see this mushroom cloud on the horizon. And it's just, he freaks out, as you would, because he knows the people there. But it's also cartoonish. Like, if this was, say, The Dark Knight, it's the same explosion.
Yeah.
Like,
It zooms into his pupils and such, and then he sprints, and then, the first black character dies. You're
darn tootin'.
No, you darn tootin'.
But you go back to the classroom. At this point now, we see him as the teacher, the reluctant teacher, right? And there's a bouncing Betty.
It's a disarming class, and they're trying to disarm a bouncing Betty.
And the bouncing Betty is a bomb that is designed to be hidden, say, underneath a mat or in a little ditch. And when you step on it, what it does is it starts to spring like a toy, like a little leapfrog. And when you get your foot off of it, it leaps up and explodes at head level, so it does real damage. It's not designed to cut off your leg, it's designed to kill you. And they were talking about how it works, what the design is. As an aside, I don't know if this is a real thing. There is such a thing called a bouncing Betty, but the one I know of is a World War II weapon which skips like a stone. It's a barrel. It skips off the wall.
Like a landmine.
I mean, it seems
legit.
Seems legit.
I mean, I will just go ahead and tip my hand. I just call them procedural movies where they explain stuff.
Yeah, where you learn.
I'm there.
Yeah.
I'll buy your bullshit. Whatever. Is that how you make a dinosaur? Fucking A. Like, you told me this is how you make a dinosaur. This is how you disarm a bomb. And if it's always the red wire,
it's fucking red
next
wire.
time it won't be the red wire. Oh, nope, it's the red wire again. Fine. Like, It doesn't matter if Doc Brown is explaining how we go back to the future. Like, I'm just totally fine.
See, you need gigawatts and a plutonium by the Israels.
If they remade it with Will Smith talking about how to get jiggy with it, them gigawatts,
yes,
better movie.
No, you can't do that to Back to the Future, my man.
I would never. They should never reboot it. But he's already the genie from Aladdin, replacing Robin Williams. He'll do anything.
Is he still good? Like, he used to be awesome.
Is Will Smith still good?
Yeah.
So I've been following his career post
because his music video that he came out with fairly recently, that it's like Young Love, I think, was like
not good.
He's trying to. He's on like a 10-year ban from the Academy Awards
for slapping Chris Rock.
For slapping Chris Rock, so he's just trying.
He had his name in his mouth, right?
His wife's name.
Yeah.
I mean, his movie where he was talking about football concussions was pretty bad.
Tell the truth.
Tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth.
That was
an emancipation.
I do like how immediately both of us tried to do that terrible accent. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth. And Emancipation. I hate slave movies like that, man.
Well, and it was in particular, it was the bad one.
Yeah.
Like again, we talked about Lincoln. That's a better one. 12 Years a Slave is not exactly a fun watch, but it's a well-made movie.
It's a good movie.
Was not good.
Yeah, Emancipation. Lincoln versus Vampires was dope.
Are they doing a sequel to I Am Legend?
They are.
Are they doing a sequel to Emancipation? No.
It's called the 2010s. Oh no.
2026.
Yes, there
this
is.
summer, Will Smith is Rodney King. Like, why can't we all just get along? Thank you, Will Smith.
I don't know. I mean, he used to be a given for me.
Well, but here's the thing.
That I love anything.
I did not like Wild Wild West, but I still went because it was Will fucking Smith.
I love Wild Wild West. I love everything Will Smith, even bad movies.
Even
Hitch.
You know what? Honestly, he should do.
I Am Legend.
He should reboot the Men in Black franchise, but this time he plays the curmudgeonly old guy.
So there was a theory that the 22 Jump Street franchise and the Men in Black franchise were to become one.
That would have been delightful.
Yeah.
I mean, what he needs to do is seriously, I don't want to say tone it back, but like, don't do movies that are prestige or big budget. Just go back to doing comedy. Like, he's a funny, at least he used to be a funny guy.
No, yeah.
Like,
I mean, you got your Oscar, man. I would love to see you, because King Richard was good. I don't know if y'all seen King Richard was good. It's about Venus and Serena Williams' father who got them. But no, I miss funny Will Smith. You know what I mean? I really do. I still watch Fresh Prince. You know. Anyways, Blown Away.
Yeah. So Blown Away. The next big step is now that he is married. Garrity is trying to get to Jeff Bridges' his life. That's just it. Like he breaks into the house. He's watching the kids. He's playing with the kids' toys, and in fact, after the explosion that kills half the team. I mean, there's not really a lot to talk about here, but while Jeff Bridges is teaching, like his team gets called away to what's supposed to be another simple bomb call that ends up killing several of them in a truck.
Well, and that's when he realizes who it was that did it, because the bombs are so complicated. He's like, there's only one person who could make bombs like this.
Right.
This, complex and evil or whatever.
And so the second, well, how many bombs were there at this point?
So there was
second-
the bridge one, and then there was like the city street
So
kinda one.
yeah, that one.
The
truck
City
one.
Street
The
one,
truck
and again,
one.
I love me some Chris Nolan, but this is straight out of the Dark. Like the Dark Knight
But
rips
like,
this off completely.
how did this? I didn't get it. So they called because it was a fake bomb,
Yes.
and it was silly putty. But then the bomb was
Because he knew that they would come to check out the real bomb, but he anticipated what the bomb squad
was
would
going to do, right?
And he is just trying to wreck Jeff Bridges' life.
Right.
So he's going to kill all his friends.
I'm trying to understand because like it's complicated bombs. Like even the bridge bomb, as they do.
I think it was the door of the truck or something.
No, it was the actual robot, right?
Yes. So what they send out the robot to try to disarm the bomb, and the bomb is actually silly putty. But what the guy has done, because at this point he's a janitor at the bomb squad station, is put the bomb inside of the bomb robot.
That's crazy.
So when they're loading it back into the truck, they notice that there's a weird thing with one of the bolts, and when they loosen it to check what it is, the whole thing explodes. And it's really the Joker. And I hate that because everyone wants to be Heath Ledger's the Joker now.
He really is the Joker.
But he is the fucking Joker.
because he's crazy, he's funny.
Crazy
He's
like a
actually
fox.
he's quite likable whenever anybody sees him or talks to him.
And he's fucking clever too.
And he's very smart.
Even the bridge bombing, when they were investigating it, he was like, "How did he?" Because essentially, it was very elaborate.
Yeah, he was like,
It was
"This is
something
the
to bear-
safest place to stand."
Right.
Like, there's no way I would have been hit. And he's like, "Yeah, but he knew that you would stand.
You
there.
would stand there. It would ricochet and hit him.
Yeah, it
And
was a bank shot.
Yeah, it was a bank shot, and even that whole sequence with the robot bomb. I mean, that's suspenseful. That shit is good.
Yeah.
I liked
And
it.
the whole thing is then he calls Bridges from the bridge, from his own home.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about, oh, it's me, Ryan Geraghty,
Tar.
And he goes, I've got to get off the phone. Your wife and daughter are coming home.
And I love that scene.
Dude, and the sequence is like every time they turn on the light switch,
Yeah.
every time they open the fridge, you're like, is that the bomb? Is that the bomb?
Yeah.
I think honestly that's probably one of the most suspenseful
Yeah.
cinematic things I've
And, like
watched.
at one point, not Jodie Foster even answers the phone, and it's like the beginning of Scream or something. She
It's like,
takes it, and it's like a Dutch angle up her nose. And
Yeah.
you're like, do you want to play a game? Like
well, and it
it's-
shows inside the outlet as she plugs
right.
because the phone's disconnected, and we're like, it's gonna be,
She turns on the light in the pantry, and the bulb goes.
yeah.
And every time the girl turns on
Different-
the oven,
different
and stuff,
eyes on the
she's just
oven.
like- it kind of reminded me of that from the remake of The Longest Yard. I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, the light switch or the
Yeah,
radio
yeah.
and things like that. Oh my god, I love it. But that's an amazing scene.
You
I
know-
felt the same way. It was very intense.
And you know what Ryan Geraghty did? Fucking killed that dog. Like,
Boomer.
which makes him an even bigger villain somehow. Killing the dog is the
Oh
worst
my god,
thing he's
Boomer
done.
died?
Yeah, remember how the door was open and they were saying, "Oh, you must have jumped the fence again." And then when Jeff Bridges gets them out of the house and he's
Yeah, I forgot.
exploring,
Yeah,
And he's-
he finds him in the
burying
closet.
the dog in from the girl's closet.
I must have missed that scene. I watched it on Tubi.
Around
I went
here,
to the bathroom during the commercials.
Commercial.
around here is when he admits to her who he is, and Jeff Bridges,
Just crazy, you man.
He's like, "I'm Irish, lassie."
and his whole backstory is he was part of the, like, they essentially recruited him right off the playground, he says, and Ryan Geraghty is this mad bomber genius type, and he promised me that no matter what we would do, we would cause damage but not kill anyone. And there was supposed to be a bomb in downtown that would kill people. And that's when he decided that he couldn't be a part of it. He turned Geraghty in, but the bomb went off anyway, killing Bridges' girlfriend in the process.
Which was the guy's sister,
which
Garrity's
was
sister. or
Garrity's
something?
sister. And since Bridges
crazy.
turned him in, he got off. But Garrity, as he says, spent the last 20 years either in prison or running from the law. And so now that he escaped back to Boston and discovered Dove, he's got to fucking kill him. And that's why I've not been saying his name. Like, by the end of this, Jeff Bridges has 3 different names or something.
And I don't understand his accent at all. Like, I don't understand
Jeff
how
Bridges
he
or
has
Tommy Lee?
Jeff Bridges. I don't understand how he has an American Boston accent. Is it fake? Is he faking it?
Well, but the Boston accent, I guess, is supposed to be an Irish accent because all the Irish ended up in Boston. So, like, JFK's accent just comes from a little bit of a brogue.
Okay.
Like that's how it comes together. But he is turning his North Irish brogue into a little bit of a Boston accent. And that's what's going on here.
So what's crazy to me, and let's just say he came here from whatever age he came, when he was like
Belfast
20, 19,
in his 20, yeah.
My family is from a different country, and they haven't lost their accents one bit.
If you've met my father, he's been here since the 80s, and he still sounds like a Dutchman.
Exactly, which is crazy. So I can respect if he was trying to lay low and understand the accent, but I mean, it's called a character trait.
This is a significant plot device.
It's like when, what's his name, Kevin Costner doing a British accent in the previous episode, Robin Hood.
Yeah, that lasted about 6 seconds. And
he didn't do a British accent in that movie.
I do like the breakdown scene with Jeff Bridges and Lloyd Bridges. He's like, Garrity found me. And he goes, that needs a whiskey. And he goes, so where are the wife and child? They're at your beach house. Oh, that will be fine. And just like, and he goes, now we've got to do it. I do like crazy old man with a bindle Lloyd Bridges in this movie.
He's very good.
I hope I age into that. Like, he is the bluest of blues, and like he is delightful.
This is a cool guy. What was he? Was he a cop? Was he?
He was
his
a
cop
mentor. He was a bomb guy that trained
him. Okay.
Yes,
him.
in this, he is a father figure, not his literal father, but it is played by his literal father. And because of that, they have great chemistry. Like, Jeff Bridges, you realize, okay, watching as many movies as we do for this show in general, I realize now what charisma is, and you can't learn it.
No.
When certain people come on, like, again, Forrest Whitaker doesn't have to say a line, and he has like a winky eye on, like, and you're just like, but why do I have to watch? Like, you can't look away from Forrest Whitaker.
Right.
And his character is, he wants to be the young upstart that replaces Bridges, and Bridges won't fucking go away. So how can he do it? And yet, he infinitely respects this man, so you don't know how to play it. They razz each other constantly, and to show that he doesn't follow the rules, Whitaker has his hat backwards and all this stuff, and yet he's going to do everything he can to protect Jeff Bridges, Dove, who's having this mental breakdown and is effectively suicide. Like, he's gonna, like, we're all going to hell tonight. Now I have to keep this asshole alive, but he's gonna do it. Like, and he doesn't ever say that on screen, but you see these two people having this charisma off, and it's just phenomenal.
Yeah, I like Forrest Whitaker. I like young Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, I had never seen him in something this young before.
This young,
but Bloodsport.
He's in Bloodsport. He's in The Last King of Scotland.
Last King of
I
Scotland.
feel like he's not super relevant in
previous
Bloodsport.
episode, he's not in it much.
Yeah,
He's a
the
cop.
white guy even has more of the lines, right?
Yeah.
But like this is almost a star-making role. Like, this
I
was
agree.
not a huge movie, but he's going toe-to-toe with actors much more known than him and doing great. Like, and then the last act of this unfolds with the subtlety of Home Alone. Like, he's listening to YouTube. We didn't mention this, but Tommy Lee Jones at one point goes to, I think, just a pub where this kid is playing with a marble run game, and he goes up to the kid and goes, "I'd like to buy your game from you. Here's $20 dues."
I think he's at a market.
Farmer's market or something like that.
Yes, but the kid is not selling. He's just at the farmer's market, and there's people selling stuff. And the mom goes, "As long as you're buying shit, have you heard of this Irish band called U2?" And he goes, "I've been a little occupied, little lassie." And then for the rest of this, everything he listens to
He's
is
playing
U2.
And prior to that, there's a montage. I think it's I think it's a bomb building montage, but the music is so upbeat.
It's U2.
And it's like, but he's building a bomb, and I'm like, this is weird. Like, this is
Soundtrack was...
Oh, now the Wellerman come to bring us. What's up?
Let It Be. It's an Irish movie, right?
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It
Like
reminded us,
it was. I think they were going for that ironically upbeat.
Well,
like,
and U2 does also have a lot of songs about the Troubles, like Bloody
Sunday.
Bloody Sunday. Yeah, they do, and so like that's why he would like it. But the scenes, but then he's really just becomes again he's Kevin McAllister but making bombs.
Yeah.
Like he takes a contact case, cuts it in half. We see him with like a dentist drill cutting it, and Forrest Whitaker after a long day of we don't know what, but just sweating, I assume.
He was working out.
He leans back in his like Barca lounger, puts on these huge can headphones, and then we hear the click of a bouncing Betty.
That's crazy.
But it's also just great story writing because we recognize it very distinctive, and he hears it, and now he's sitting in his Barca lounger listening to. It sounds like Ella Fitzgerald. It's like old school, blues,
Yeah.
or jazz, and he's there with
he's singing along.
with a besocked foot, trying to hit the speakerphone button and dial his workplace and saying, "There's a bomb in my headphones."
Well, he calls Jeff Bridges and he's like, "Hey, you busy? Doing anything right now?" and then the next scene is him there.
Yeah.
And again, he has this lazy eye, and it doesn't matter. But again, it's just distinctive because the eyes are blinking at a different speed, and we have him sweating like motherfucker.
And in that scene, honestly, when they're trying to disarm it, that's a pretty dope scene too.
Yeah, I thought so too. That was one of my my favorite scenes.
And again, the thing that I like, which they don't say, but what does Bridges do? He takes off some of his armor. He goes like, "Look, if you're gonna die, I'm dying too. We're in this together," which is that partner shit that you get in a cops movie. But again, in a Michael Bay Bad Boys movie, for example, they're saying that out loud. Here, they don't have to say it out loud. They're just doing it.
I also felt that it was because their dynamic the whole time was that Jeff Bridges, who is super reckless,
Yes.
saw Forrest Whitaker as reckless and like stupid, and you don't know anything. Like I can be reckless because I know stuff. You are reckless and you don't know anything yet. And I felt like he was trying to give him like a teaching moment to be like, oh, like looks like you do care about your life, huh? Like you are scared to die.
No, I
like
think that's there too. And later, when Forrest Whitaker throws out the rule book to help Jeff Bridges do his crazy shit, it's also like, you saved my ass, now I'm going to save your ass.
Right.
And that's also there. But again, it's nice that they don't have to say it out loud, where the surly sergeant shows up and is like, what's going on here? And like, we have to make the subtext text, right? And I will just go out here, and we don't usually do this, but this is directed by a guy named Stephen Hopkins, who has made some of the worst movies we've talked about. He did the Lost in Space movie from the 90s. That was 1998.
With Joey?
Episode. You with Joey
Friends?
Tribbiani, yes. He did A Nightmare on Elm Street, The Dream Warriors, which is kind of fun, but in a bad way. Like, it's a bad movie that we enjoy. And he did Predator 2. So it's not exactly like he's making bangers all the
that
time.
might be my favorite Predator. I'm a big fan of sequels. I like Predator 2, Alien 2, and The Lion King 2.
He also did a previous episode, The Ghost in the Darkness. That's the lions that are trying to kill him movie that we did.
Oh.
And he did the Most Dangerous Game movie, where they're hunting humans for sport.
I love that movie.
Yeah. Now there's 8 versions of it, so
That's
you may have seen a different
the one where
version.
the one that I saw was they got like a guy off the street.
Is that Hard Target?
Oh,
I've
that
seen
might be what
so
I'm
many
thinking of.
variations of that same
Yeah,
premise.
it's a short story that there's like 30 versions of the movie. But anyway, so he's done a lot of like fine movies. This might be my favorite of this because it just fucking throw it like just go off the rails. Like there's just and kids today, I know I go off on this all the time, but these are real fucking explosions. They're blowing stuff up, which makes it look, there's no CGI explosions here. They're actually blowing stuff.
Maybe that's, I don't know. There was something about the 90s music with whether it be the suspense music, it was dark, but it wasn't dark toned, like there was, I don't know, the scores in these movies lately or TV shows. I mean, everything is made for TV.
Well, this is what I can hear Nick he would say it's post 9/11 like depression.
It's also much
stuff.
darker, yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
can't
Because
have
back
levity.
then they could have a bomber and be making fun of it and
Yeah.
have it be like, I'm crazy, but I'm kooky.
Yeah,
But like nowadays, like you couldn't really
Like-
do that. Like when I watched the new Batman movie,
Yeah,
the new
that's
one.
just the Batman.
the new one,
With Robert
and
Pattinson.
have you guys both seen it?
It's delightful.
So near
it is
the
very dark.
near the
Yeah.
end of the
It's very
movie,
hush.
there's a scene where the Joker is organizing something at a
Oh, that's Batman Returns.
at a
No,
or
it's
whoever
not,
the
yeah.
bad guy. I don't know the bad
It's
guy in this
Riddler.
movie.
The Riddler.
The Riddler.
You're talking to some nerds here.
Silly.
The Joker is in the end
The
of that.
silly bad guy, and it's like one of those like public space, like
Civic center or
and
something,
and it
yeah.
just hits me differently.
Mm.
And even like this movie, it just doesn't seem as bad as the way that movie portrayed it. And maybe it's just the soundtrack. I don't know.
No,
Scores,
But it's also we did Man of Steel. That episode has not come out yet. It will one, but like the end of that movie is 9/11's happening. It's nothing
Yeah.
but buildings falling, the world
Yeah.
fall. Like
$16
this,
billion fight.
people die, but they're mostly cops. And I'm not saying that it's okay to kill cops, but like there's not civilian risk.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't set up the explosion's not at a preschool, right? Like it's very different here. And so like the biggest threat is to Dove's family. This is our tail hook back in, right? And in the end, what is Tommy Lee Jones doing other than proving that you cannot hide from me? Like even at the beach house on the coast, the girl's flying the kite gets stuck, and he
Another
cuts it free.
tense scene where
Delightful. I mean, like not
Bag
like
of
a happy
crabs.
scene, but it's just it is so well done, and it's all the fact that Tommy Lee Jones is doing a good job, and you're just like, we know who it is, but remember, no one else in the scene knows who he is, and he pretends to cut himself, and then he gets it free and ends up flying the kite, and the mom is freaking out because she knows someone's after him, but he turns out to just be a kind old man with crabs in the
just
bag
a
for
crazy crab
crabbing.
man.
And what accent? He's doing an American accent in this one.
He is doing the Benedict Cumberbatch where he has an accent and he's going to flatten it out so that he can be Doctor
Yeah,
Strange.
he's trying to
Hi.
be regular, convivial American.
Be yourself.
I'm an
about to-
American.
It's about to be the 4th of July, the Independence Day. Like, it's very stuffy, which is fine. But we now realize he could be anywhere. And Forrest Whitaker and Jeff Bridges find the boat around here too. But the most important thing, I almost skipped it, Lloyd Bridges is dealing with a former IRA man at Fenway. And he says, "I'd like
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here.
And then all of a sudden, everyone has a secret Celtic accent. He goes, "Hey, boyo, I'm worried about this guy. You know what he's doing? He's targeting kids. Kids,
Irishmen.
like." And he gives him back a 50 and gives him the name of the bar where he hangs out. And this sets up the end of this because Lloyd Bridges is going to disappear off the face of this earth. He is going to
In a big way.
Dude, they go to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom. He calls his son. His son is on the boat trying to do boat stuff. And Tommy Lee Jones kicks the shit out of this 80-year-old man.
Hold up. He puts up a fight.
Dude,
Agree with that.
the 80-year-old man. Dude,
Yeah.
Lloyd Bridges. By the way, R.I.P. Lloyd Bridges for 20 years now.
He died?
He's long dead. But I tell you what, I tell you what, man,
He was old in the 90s.
that man, I would not have like. But he kicked.
But set the scene up, right?
Do it.
They're at the bar. He's following a hunch. They're drinking some Guinness. And then he's like, oh, boy, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Could you watch my drink
Choke
here?
the weasel or whatever.
Choke the
he
weasel,
said.
whatever. And he goes on what's known as a pay phone. You used to, put 20 or 50 cents, depending on where you were, to call Dove. And he was like, I got him in the rings here. And I really
And
don't.
Dove is like, wait.
Get out of
Get
there.
out.
What are you doing?
Get out. And Tommy Lee was like, I was holding this for you. And then they begin to fight. And, they tussle, whatever. He gets like a lead pipe, busts him in the knee. Mr. Bridges does to Tommy Lee Jones' character. And then, of course, he's old.
But by the time Jeff Bridges gets there, there's blood on the wall and nothing else. And again, it's tense. It's tense as shit. And we should also just mention, like, for half a second here, we said it earlier, but he's a cop. This is detective work independent that, like, we also have the two different types. Like, this is an old Boston cop who knows an informant, who knows a guy, They're killing kids. What? Like, but this is not an old timey crime. This is modern shit. And so we get this generational thing again, subtext, not text. And then they string him up like Saint Sebastian. Holy cow.
So explain Saint Sebastian stringed up, because it was at the statue that was foreshadowed.
Yeah.
It is. Saint Sebastian is a famous saint, and there's statues of him throughout the movie. But also, well, Charlie's not here. Saint Sebastian has also become a gay icon. So you can look that up yourself. But he's always depicted as a man who's mostly naked with his arms behind him, and he's been shot with 1,000 arrows.
Why?
That's how he died. I mean, he was martyred for his belief. He's shot with arrows and does not die. Like, he survives it. But that's how he's depicted. And so the father is tied up with this bomb thing where it's like a cylinder behind his back, a little piece of pipe with a little ball bearing that has a dolphin in it, the name of the ship that he's in. But it has to keep completely balanced because both ends of it have metal contact. So if he tips, it triggers the bombs.
Is he shot with those arrows, or are they just stuck into
They're suction cup arrows.
Okay.
And they're stuck to the plastique that is around his neck. It is around his body. And Jeff Bridges goes, "Stay still. I'll get my bomb tools." And Lloyd Bridges knows it's essentially an unwinnable game. If Jeff Bridges comes back to try to save his father, he will die.
They'll both die.
So he sacrifices himself. And I tell you, this man, there is nothing left of this human being.
That whole scene, because as he's so essentially where I forgot his name, Jeff Bridges' dad's where they are at is at the farmer's market where he did buy that toy at the beginning in the YouTube tape.
Yeah.
And so Jeff Bridges is like, have you seen Emperor's New Groove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when Gronk is trying to like throw Kuzmo's body into the river and he's like, da, 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 and ducking. Anyways, sorry. That's just where I have ADD. Anyways, he essentially, Tommy Lee Jones is, I think this is in the school building, but he's up on the roof watching this whole thing go down because he's a sick fuck. And so when Jeff Bridges' dad stands up, he's like, I guess he's praying because he killed someone or killed a fellow Irishman. And even when the bomb explodes, Dove flies back, but Tommy, he's out on his knees praying. And I just love that scene where the explosion happens and he just stays still. And it's so fucked up that he just knows what's going on, what happened.
Well, he was crying.
He was crying because I think there's a thing, because when they were at Fenway, what made the hot dog guy change his tune was that because, he's killing another fellow Irishman.
Yes.
And I don't know, was that...
That's how I read it too.
Well, Tommy Lee's also crazy. So he's probably also doing things that he thinks, I don't want to do these things. I have to do these things.
Right.
And there's also this bit where it's clearly he's looking for people who are against the cause.
Right.
The English are against the cause. And Dove is against the cause because he turned him in. But this old other Irishman is not necessarily against the cause. Like, he does, like, and I think that's part of it too. And I think that's also why it's important that Dove's, or let's give him his real name, Liam McGivney, why it matters that his new wife and daughter are so waspy English white, right? They're lily white. I think that matters too, because Tommy Lee Jones then doesn't care about them. If they were also Irish, like he would, no, but they're from English or Dutch stock. He does not care about this person.
He would still do it.
Right.
But he would cry about it.
He would grieve. He is not going to grieve about this.
And Jeff Bridges comes back and he gives the big Luke Skywalker no.
Yes. And the end of this whole sequence, the end of how this goes is it's about to be the 4th of July. Independence Day, and they're going to have a big Boston Pops concert, and so we see this montage of Garrity making bombs using things that I don't understand, like
coffee filters.
There's a Secret of the Ooze going on, like there's this green stuff,
Drano or something.
But again, here's the thing: it's cool they don't explain it. We just know what he's doing. At one point, Jeff Bridges' Dove pries the dolphin shaped like carved thing out of the statue of Saint Sebastian that is near the thing that has also now lost its head, and we just know how this is going to end, which is just so cool. Like, half of this is again, the reason I said Home Alone is not to be cheesy. It's the same structure of the movie.
It really is.
We build characters up for an hour, and the rest of it is just like, who's going to make it out?
Hijinks.
It
Yeah,
is.
like trap hijinks.
And even that whole sequence, because what ends up happening is that he actually goes back to the boat, right?
Yep.
And and you think the movie's going to end at this point, you know what I mean? Because, like, you know, he's sneaking back in and he's at his end, or what he seems, you know, he sneaks up behind, Jeff Bridges sneaks up behind Tommy and puts a gun to his head. And this is the one thing that I thought was very interesting, cool, and weird, or psychotic. Tommy don't like guns. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, no,
He's like, he
true.
hates these
He wants
things.
to do the things from a distance,
Right.
which, again, to me,
Well, a gun is a symbol of a certain kind of violence, and a crazy person might be able to convince themselves that if they're doing something with a bomb, that it's not.
well, and I would guess it has to do with the fact that the English were in Ireland with bombs, but also it's this wonderful American thing, too, because in the Old West, to essentially shoot a man in the back, to kill him without him seeing you is cowardly. So we have this American way of doing things, which is face-to-face, versus this, you know, Irish, like, again, the English are the ones with gun and we don't. And so that's what it is. Like, to die with your boots off, to shoot a man in the back is a coward's thing to do. Yeah. I will also say, this is 2 years before Mission Impossible 1. The amount of things we see going down wires to an explosion,
That's pretty cool.
is phenomenal.
Like, even-
because this whole ship, the Dolphin ship, is wired to explode. There's wires everywhere.
Cell face. No. Cell face? No. Safe.
We were so good.
No.
I think Nora's having a stroke.
No, I'm not. It's a
Call Bondulance.
no.
off?
It's no. When it's a safe fail. Fail safe.
Fail safe.
Fail safe. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a fail safe.
Yeah, and so what happens essentially is Dove rushes in because he realizes that the bombing could take place at the Boston Pops, where his wife is. And so he's trying to get to the ship first to try to blah, 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 blah. He rushes in without telling anyone, without any protection. Luckily, Forrest Whitaker is on the ball here.
Yep.
So even though Tommy Lee Jones, Garrity, and McGavity, Mr. Mistopheles, are having a fight.
Two-Face.
Yeah, it's... The dude Lebowski and Two-Face are having a fisticuff.
Yeah.
The wires are fizzing. The bombs are not being triggered until the very end, and then Bridges gets out, and we have he does kind of a cruciform position as the explosion is happening behind him, and Forrest Whitaker pulls out Bridges at the last minute. But we realize that the movie can't be over yet, because just like Jason Voorhees, there has to be a second jump scare. And we realize that there could be a bomb at the Boston Pops on Independence Day.
And there was.
There was.
And to like many other things, it was a, what's the word? A misdirect. You thought it was going to happen when the fireworks occurred at the end of the symphony. We forgot to mention that she's a violinist for an orchestra. And
I think I mentioned it at one point, yeah.
And so, you know.
I also just want to say, at this point, Forrest Whitaker is driving as fast as he can in this little yellow Dodge Dart to the Boston Pops. And what is Jeff Bridges doing? Pulling nails out of his fucking leg because there was a pipe bomb. And there's these 3-inch nails sticking out of his inner thigh. And he's just like... And he's like, all right, let's get the bomb. Oh, dude.
And then, you know, they try to figure out where the bomb is, and they yelling out, "Bomb squad, get out of the way, get out of the way." And at this point, the symphony's done. The fireworks has been, or the fireworking.
So people start to go home, and that's when we remember that we the viewer,
Yes.
We the viewers.
saw
Dramatic irony. We see Garrity adjusting one of the engine cover latches on the Jeep that she has.
When he was flying
He's at
the
the
kite
beach.
with the beats and the crab
Oh,
bag.
did you miss that?
No, I knew that.
Oh,
I knew
okay,
that.
okay, yeah.
What I love about this movie, good fucking writing. And good callbacks and things like that. The script is nice and tight. It's a tight script. And then it's It's in the car.
Yep. It's
The call's coming from
speed.
inside. It's speed.
Dude, and the brakes are cut.
Are they cut?
Well, no, the brakes are the bomb.
Right.
The
and
brakes, yeah.
If and Yonda Bont made an entire career off of this.
I feel like couldn't you just stop accelerating and coast to a stop?
Unless they're in the hills.
Unless the bomb.
They are screaming down an impossible hill.
Yeah.
That might be in Boston.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it looks very much like Piedmont Park, the gates in Piedmont Park. But like he's on a motorcycle that we've seen a few times at this point.
He steals a lot of motorcycles.
He
in this
does
movie.
steal a lot of motorcycles.
I mean, I guess that's perks of being a cop. You can just
I
steal
don't think
motorcycles.
that is a thing that cops.
Steal each other's
do.
motorcycles. He's stolen 2.
Yeah. No, I mean like he has, but I just don't. I've never
Oh, no.
seen that.
People, yeah. You never been like, get out of, I need this car, police.
What you need to do is
No.
just say, I'm a cop.
Yeah. Like, police, I need your vehicle. Just try it one time.
I mean, I did that in Grand Theft Auto. Like,
And it's fun, right?
yeah,
Do it.
it's really fun to steal
You
cars.
should, yeah. You should
I wish
steal
they
a
had
car.
Grand Theft Auto for kids.
They do. It's called,
Mario Kart 64.
Simulator.
Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh, Simpsons Hit and Run is actually a lot of fun.
Yep.
I was going to make a joke, but you're right. That is a better game.
That's a great game. And there's no strippers or killing.
I actually don't know if it's available anywhere anymore.
You can find an emulator and do it. But yeah, no, the bomb's in the engine, and just like y'all said in Speed, if she hits the brakes or, it goes boom, and I guess he cowboys up on this Jeep after he stole the motorcycle, as we said, and, disarms the bomb. Country Jodie Foster hits the brakes, and
They save the
day's-
day.
The day is saved.
And Forrest Whitaker comes upon them and tells him he knows who he is.
Right.
And he is scared that he's going to turn him in. And Forrest Whitaker says, well,
I'm
I
gonna take this credit.
found the bomb
Right.
and defused it, and I'm a hero, and you can go back home because you're retired anyway, old man.
Right.
I mean, I will say,
But didn't you feel like Tommy was gonna pop out? Because she's like,
dude.
"Where is he? Where is he? No, he's fine. We don't got to worry about it." I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah.
This movie has been very suspenseful this whole point.
I was going to say, like, I almost wanted to. You almost need the line where he goes, "Good night, Mr. Dove," or something like that. Like where he calls him by his non-Irish guy name, but instead it's like, you know what? I got a bigger dick, and he just walks off. And I mean, it's not a bad ending because it has been kind of a dick measuring contest for the last hour. But it's very
I have the
fun.
bigger bomb.
It's like there's no love lost between these two either. Like,
Yeah.
It just immediately goes like, "Oh, fuck you, old man. See ya," which is it's funny.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
fun.
funny.
It's good.
Yeah. So I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Nora, final thoughts.
So honestly, it was kind of cool seeing Tommy Lee Jones as not the grumpy old man.
Yeah.
He had some range, and that makes me want to consider watching his earlier movies. Young Jeff Bridges. I kind of want to watch The Big Lebowski. This is an excellent film, and this is why I like doing Myopia, this podcast, because it's hard for me to watch any movie if I'm bored at home, like even
Unless
watching,
it's like prescribed homework.
unless
like
it's
this.
subscri-
Yeah.
you know
No, I
what I
was
mean?
gonna say the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's really hard to watch. Like if I'm chilling at home and like I want to watch something really funny, and like I know what movies are funny, I know what shows are funny, but I just won't watch it because I'm just like, am I gonna laugh? I want something fresh and new. So I really like this. Was a really refresher on the suspense drama because I recently watched the movie The Amateur with Rami Malek and Lawrence Fishburne, and that was a suspense kind of thing in the same premise, but it wasn't like they don't make movies like this. So I really enjoyed it. It was a great watch, super suspenseful. There was honestly not a dull moment, except the accents. But I really like this movie. Yeah, thank you for subscribing it.
There you go.
Same vein. It was a lot of fun. I am always a little worried when you guys make me watch boy movies like this. I'm like, oh great, there's an explosion on the cover. Ugh, like,
Blown away.
yeah, but this is the kind of like action movie that I like. It's funny. It's got action, but it's not just full of fight scenes.
Right.
Like it's more about, character driven storytelling, really good writing, really like good suspense, cool cinematic stuff to look at, like with these scenes where they're showing you the twisty buttons so just really good. I really liked it. I was very pleasantly surprised. I was blown away.
You said the title of the movie. You did the thing.
I'm not going to say anything different. I thought this movie was delightful.
Did you know this movie? Did you like?
So this is one that I'd seen parts of, but not the whole thing before.
You've seen the ending.
Well, and it wasn't as on TV as much as some of the other ones we've done, but this one was floating around. And like, I just love real deal stupid explosions. Like, I kind of am building up a collection of dumb as shit but fun movies. And this is exactly that.
Yeah.
Like, it's up there with like Hard Target and Ricochet and 10 to Midnight. And it's just like, how does, like, because Tommy Lee Jones at the end almost has magic powers. Right, like he just knows where people are, and he can build a bomb out of anything. So whoopity boo. But it's also just everything is so serious. Like the problem is nowadays, like you said, it would either be a Bourne movie, or it would be a Joss Whedon. Well, that happened. And no, this movie takes itself seriously, but it's also not grimdark. They don't make those very often anymore, and so. It's why I like those Knives Out movies, and like to an extent, this is just fun.
Did you guys see the Bill Murray one where he holds up a bank?
No.
So I remember that one as a kid. So could be another Roadhouse.
Future episode.
But I feel like it might be along the same vein because I think he's like dressed as a clown or something. Like he's a clown and he holds up a bank.
That's sounding familiar.
And that's the movie is him in this bank being Bill Murray. Anyway, it just kind of feels similar where it's a serious situation but a funny telling of it.
Gotcha.
Hey,
No,
check that
it
out.
does sound familiar. But anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for doing what you do to keep us relevant and on the charts. And we'll be back next week. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Myopia Movies is executive produced by Nick Hoffman and produced by Alex Ewalt, Keiko Childs, Matt Quinn, Nick Hoffman, and Noah Trinette. It is edited and engineered by Noah Trinette. The theme song is Surf Shimmy by Kevin MacLeod from Incomptech.com. Licensed under Creative Commons Attribution 3.0 license. All rights reserved. Thanks for listening.